speaking of people who don't get an A+, Liam Neeson.
Excellent segue.
I have a particular set of skills.
So who's watching Snowpiercer? I think the name.
Same.
But have you talked about this Liam Neeson thing yet?
This
No,
is
we
going to
haven't.
be
We
the first
haven't really
time.
addressed it though.
Yeah.
Ruben, do you have any thoughts on this?
Do you lot want to start?
No. Hey, go ahead, bro. Like,
I'll
say this.
I've touched on it,
Yeah.
but
You know
touched
what?
on Liam Neeson?
This you
You
might.
touched Liam Neeson.
on the subject.
You touched him. Me too.
Hey, Randall was on one. Okay, no, I've touched on the subject, but I've got my own insight. But go ahead.
So what? What he's saying that he basically come out and said that one of his close friends was raped by a black man, and so he felt like he would go out looking for a black person to revenge. Take
A
some
black
kind of-
bastard.
A black bastard. Yeah, a black bastard.
Thank you.
specific.
Did you clock that, by the way?
of
He
course.
didn't say a
He
black
said
man.
some black bastard.
When you use
He
that
had
word,
some
when you use that,
vim.
that word, that vim, exactly, that word to describe, that's from deep.
It's aggressive. Yeah.
That's very aggressive.
And not the black bastard. A black
Anybody.
bastard.
Yeah. Anyone.
Anybody.
Yeah, anyone can get.
Here's my thing, yeah. The race shouldn't matter, right? Because rape is rape,
Fact.
Good point.
no matter who does it.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So now the narrative is, if it was a white guy, is he gonna say some white bastard or some white cunt? Excuse my French. That's not even French.
I think he would though. I think he would.
Nah, man.
You know what? You know why I say that? You know why I say that? I think at the end of the day, it's almost like that police mentality that you fit the description. So if a 6'8" dark skinned male with he's been using the sponge. Alright.
Wait, say that again?
He's been using the sponge in his hair, they say, commits a crime,
Right.
they might pull you over. I'm not defending anything that's been said, by the way.
Right,
But
but there
that's
are
his-
other 6'8" black males
Yeah.
who have been using the sponge, who have not committed this crime.
Yeah, but that's,
B1, have you been using the sponge?
Tell me more about this sponge thing.
I've been using the sponge.
Ruben, it's not for you.
Wait.
So black men use sponges.
B1, explain to Ruben what he means by sponges.
So the sponge
Technique.
it's a instrument
20
used
seconds.
to give a specific hairstyle. So,
Oh,
Vanna, you help me out here because you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. The sponge. You were normally in a clockwise,
circular motion.
Clockwise motion.
Right.
Sponge the hair that is of a higher length.
Right.
And
Of an Afro persuasion.
of an Afro persuasion.
Afro-Caribbean.
and thickness.
Yeah.
To create the curly, more
European.
wild texture and look.
Right. Okay. All right. Understood. Karen, as you were.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying though. So it's not, the police are never going to look for that one person. Anybody that fits the description,
Right.
they're in there.
But he didn't have to say black bastard.
He didn't at all, and I cannot condone that.
Guys, not only didn't he have to say black bastard, he didn't have to say anything at all.
Nah, he didn't. It's true. I didn't.
Do you know,
Yeah, but you know, I got a different.
Do you think it's promo for
No. This is what it is.
Huh?
No. Hear me out. Because listen, even though I aim to watch, so basically, okay, guys, when stuff like this comes out, and you go on Twitter, you go on Instagram, and then you hear these sound bites of these interviews, because what he had done was had an interview, and I think was it the Telegraph or the Guardian?
Something like that.
Guardian.
Yeah.
The Guardian, right? Yeah, the interview, the Guardian, or whoever it was, a publication, and all you hear is that 15-30 second soundbite from the interview.
All context is lost.
Exactly, all context is lost. So the best thing to do is, if you're going to try and have an opinion on this matter, is to listen to the whole thing so you understand everything in its full context. Now, unfortunately, I'm not gonna lie, I did not have the time to do so. But what I'm trying to say is, I've lost my train of thought. But listen.
You're listening.
Can I interject?
No. This is what I'm trying to say, right? Yeah, so basically, so, there you go.
Oh, the clock. Yeah, my man.
Yeah, that's 10 minutes ago.
Wow.
I've lost my train of thought, you know?
Okay,
Has anyone else got a
interject?
opinion?
Interject.
So, is Letty cancelled too?
No. I remembered.
Is Letty cancelled?
Before we jump to Letty, I remembered. No. This is why Letty. I'll finish my point and then I'll jump to Letty.
Cool.
Now, with Liam Neeson, what he wanted to do is his movie was coming. I think is it called Snowpiercer?
Something of that nature.
Snowpiercer. When I saw the trailer, I thought it's a typical Liam Neeson movie, and I don't know if I was going to watch it, but it had a kind of comedic tone to it, so maybe if JP3 or you man wanted to watch it, I'll watch it. He decided to voice. I'm assuming because I don't know this. Yeah, this is why I said it because I didn't watch the. Did you listen to the whole interview?
Not the whole thing. No.
Yeah,
I've listened to it.
So I'm assuming because I don't know that he brought this up because obviously the interviewer must have asked him questions relating to subjects related to the movie, and he decided to voice his opinion on something that happened to him in his personal life. He thought that him saying this was gonna bang. He thought. I'm assuming. I'm going to say. I'm assuming that he thought him saying this was going to turn out to people saying, "Oh wow, Liam Neeson thought this," like coming out in a positive manner. But he said after.
I don't.
No. Let me finish.
That was his game plan.
Let me finish.
was his game plan.
Yeah, let me finish. So after he said that, and obviously him saying after, I went to a priest to deal with it for cancelling and stuff. He thought this was gonna bang and this would work as promo for the movie, but obviously it did not work this way. So that's what I got from it. Like I said, I didn't watch the whole interview, I didn't listen to it, but he's doing promo for this movie, and the interviewer asked him a question, and he only said this because he thought it would work as publicity for the movie, and to show that he had anger in himself, and that he would show growth from him as a person. Right. But it did not work. You have to learn as a person in the spotlight that some things don't need to be said. In this time and age where everything is so PC, you have to be, unless you're willing to bear the repercussions of what you say, you have to be careful with the things that you voice. So in this case, he thought, oh, it's gonna bang, everyone's gonna support me. Like, oh, he was gonna kill a black man, but because his friend was hurt, and he didn't, and that we should back him, but it didn't work.
Fuck that shit, man.
I think he's personally arrogant. I think somebody like him, he thinks that he's above certain things.
I don't know, man.
He's an old man.
I've got an opposing opinion, man.
Go on.
Yeah, I mean, I need to listen to the whole thing.
Yeah,
right?
We all need to.
Yeah, but from what I've learned, having listened to the clips and then his potential comeback on the news shows, and then reading some articles that journalists have written about him, I understand what he was doing. And to be honest, I feel for him a little bit, and I don't know if everyone's going to agree with me on this. Yeah,
you feel for him?
Yeah, I do, because what he was doing was saying, you know what, as a human being, listen to me.
No, you didn't see what he just did.
Oh,
you didn't see what he just did.
What did he do?
No.
Air it out, fam.
Wait, did you just catch a voice note?
It's one thing not being able to say a word, not being able to spell a word.
I tapped it correctly.
Something
Autocorrect.
different.
Autocorrect. It was one letter, bro.
Should I?
No, you shouldn't. But it was one letter.
Can you?
It was one letter.
And put it on the screen.
It was one letter.
It
was. I might do that. I might do that in edit. But it was one letter. It was one letter.
Sorry, Ruben. Guys. Let Ruben finish his point.
Yeah. Sorry. He was just saying, look, I'm a human being, and back in the day,
right,
when I was less aware of myself and when I lacked self-knowledge, I had these thoughts. They're not right. Holistically, in the bigger picture, they're not right. But as a human being, I've had these thoughts. I didn't act on them, thank God. But this is how I felt at the time. I would never do it now. And I think human beings in general, a lot of people have racist thoughts. It doesn't, and they don't act on them. It doesn't necessarily make them racist. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's what he was trying to say. But the media is fickle. They edit what they want to do, and most human beings are looking to gun someone down in the spotlight.
Of course.
And that's why I feel it for him. Do I think he's racist? I mean, I don't know him personally.
Yeah.
But my gut says no, he isn't.
Yeah.
My gut says no, he isn't.
This is a perfect segue to Letty.
I'm with Ruben, to be fair. Before we get to Letty, let me just say, and I'll say this because, in terms of, he's speaking in terms of his background. He's not talking about
his lived experience.
His lived experience perfectly. Right. He's not talking about on a casual. He just go out looking to kill black people. He's talking about there was a cause and effect.
Exactly.
So,
and that catalyst is a powerful
yeah,
catalyst.
I'm telling you.
Is
Someone
It's-
you
that
love,
cause
you
and
start-
effect the same if the man is white?
But let me get to it. So like I said to you before, the police kind of aspect, you fit the description. That's just naturally how you go about things. So I've got two circumstances. I'll talk about one of them. Okay, my partner, I remember Princess.
Yeah.
My partner of a long time ago. So my ex, of course.
Yeah, of course.
She was like kind of harassed by a white male. Now, all she can tell me is he's a white male, a certain height with brown hair. I can't find this guy.
Right.
I don't know anything else about this guy. So for me, it's like, well, I have to cut. If I'm gonna avenge her,
Yeah.
no end game.
You have to find this individual human being.
Yeah, I've got to find.
You don't go to
a
the
white-
grocers
I've
and
got to
smack
find a
up
white-
Sam the grocer.
Yeah,
But
I understand that.
I'm sorry, I have to interject here. I don't know the situation with him and his friend, but I would like to know if at that point in time when he said that and he felt there was those emotions, was the person that assaulted his friend convicted or not?
Never mentioned it.
I mean,
For example, like, I'll give you two examples.
Yeah, he wasn't looking for the individual. He was just looking to take out his anger on someone
So
that
then-
represented the individual in his
That's my
mind.
point. So if in that
Which is
case,
bad.
if in that case that the person in question was convicted and
convicted. Let's go. Keep going. Don't lose your thought. Don't lose your thought.
convicted, if he was indeed convicted and he was still looking to harm somebody else, that's completely fucked up. That's my point.
Without a doubt, yeah.
But
That's
if
a good point. That's a good point.
I could only lean towards another way if the person wasn't caught.
Yeah, but I think it's the same.
I think that's
argument
what's
here, though.
happened.
Really?
Yeah, because he didn't go out looking for the guy, whether he's
Yeah, he
convicted
didn't,
or not.
he didn't,
He just
he
went
didn't.
out
So
to
then-
knock out a black person. That's at that time, that's all he did.
Does this?
But I don't think he's like that now. If
Do
he
we?
just,
Wait, hold on. Do we even know? This is gonna sound mad.
But
Say it. But do we even know the full narrative of the story?
No, we
no,
don't.
that's what I'm saying. No,
Because
we're speculating
because
on this.
I'm
little
assuming
bit of
we're talking
information
about a
that we got.
white female here.
Oh, hey.
Hey, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
so she might have made it up.
I'm not saying she made it up.
Whoa, hey.
But there's been cases. Listen, let's keep it
Chris
real.
Brown?
There's been cases.
Derrick Rose?
There's been Can I talk?
Soldier?
There's been cases, yeah.
Yeah,
Where
I'm good.
there's been cases where females of the Caucasian persuasion have, in the moment, perhaps given consent and then later retracted and now said, well, you know what? I didn't give consent and I was raped.
Very easy to do.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
But in Liam can't speak
wait,
of
you're
that.
not whispering about what's going on.
I don't know what's going on over here.
Liam,
Some
what
shit.
is
Listen,
Let's
we're gonna
keep going.
keep
Keep going.
Liam can't speak for whether it happened or it didn't happen. His friend. So if any of my friends say, "Yo, man, something just happened," I'm gonna react to what they told me happened,
No, 100%.
and that's all he's done.
But there's a big
Now the way he's gone about it, yeah, it's wrong, but what he said is, "Yo, a person of African American or African Irish descent
a nigga.
has attacked his friend."
Wow.
Jesus. You see the
Because that's
you see
what
the
that's what he
wavelength
wanted to
on the
say.
thing?
Well, yeah, but you see it.
That's what he wanted to say. Let's keep it real.
No, I don't know, man. I
Let's
don't
keep
know.
it real.
Did he, bro?
So sorry.
don't
So
know,
the
man.
question
Let's keep it
is,
real.
are we cancelling?
We haven't talked about Letty yet.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not of the cancelling nature anyway, unless it's serious.
How serious are we talking?
People are getting cancelled for
Kelly's-
something they said 10 years ago.
When
Like
you mean
what?
cancelled, what do you mean by that? Like everyone
As in
unanimously
you're
saying
done.
like,
So Liam
boycott
did this when
team.
he was in Ireland. He's 70.
And by the way, people are making jokes. He was looking for a black guy in Ireland.
Hey,
Wait, hold on. I'm laughing, yeah. But I've actually got family in Ireland.
Hey,
Like,
shout
that's-
How much family, bro?
I've got quite a bit of
How
family.
many?
shout out
And
to
in fact, I
Tyler
even
Babbage,
worked
bro.
with a guy that I met the other day who's from Ireland.
Yeah, me
so-
too. I just met
Black
another
guy
guy.
as
Shout
well.
out to
But
Tyler.
that's
and
now.
everything, like-
That's now. But back then,
Shout out to Tyler
Did I tell
Babbage.
you?
Get me.
that's Taiwo.
Representing the Irish team as a black
That's
person.
true. He's Nigerian as well.
So,
Taiwo.
badness.
I feel bad.
Oh
about
yeah,
that.
that's my guy. Yeah, that's my guy.
Get me.
What?
Shout out to Tyler.
Your guy?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the point.
Are you doing bits?
Yeah.
Oh, major bits.
I don't understand how he's representing.
This is
No, 'cause
Nigerian.
they're-
Of
they're-
Irish
they were born in
nationality. His passport's, he's probably got Irish passport.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah,
all
yeah,
about.
yeah.
that makes sense.
Same way we'd all represent GB if we had a British.
I ain't gonna lie, I represented GB and no England and Nigeria, but say nothing.
Say
So
nothing.
not everyone has that opportunity.
He obviously.
Get me?
Privilege.
Not everyone has that much muscle as well.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Anyway, guys, let's quickly touch on cancelling before we move on.
I do sorry, let's.
So, oh yeah, Letty. No, please let's move on
what
to
did Letty
Letty.
do?
So what did Letty do? Go on.
So Letty was basically backing Liam Neeson's.
Who is Letty, by the way? In case some people don't know.
So what's her real name?
What's Letty,
Something
man?
Is it Rodriguez?
Michelle Rodriguez?
Wait. You just assuming that it's Rodriguez because she's what of?
No, it's Rodriguez.
Oh, is it?
Okay, so now what? Where do we go?
No,
from
go
here?
on.
Okay.
Man said move on.
So yeah, like she was basically like.
Who is Letty, bro?
Oh, so Letty is one of the characters from the Prestige. Hold on, the Prestige franchise known as the Fast and the Furious.
Second best franchise in the game right now.
See what I'm talking about?
Right, according to stats.
No,
So-
what's that? Them.
No, factually.
So
franchise.
anyways,
What about franchise? What? So you're telling me they're
Fast and
second?
Furious.
So wait.
Who's better?
Where's the numbers?
Where's the numbers?
Who's done the maths
Who's
on this?
better?
Where's the
Avengers?
Harry Potter.
Madness.
I don't know. We don't. Nobody knows, isn't it? Let's continue. Go on. Go on, do one.
She basically was backing. Oh no, she was trying to say that.
She's dumb, man.
Yeah, no, she was trying to. Maybe she was backing him or trying to say that. No, there's no way he can be a racist. He was tonguing down Viola Davis in Widows. How can he be? You guys are.
That's silly. That's silly because he gets paid to do that.
Right. So
No. The dumbest thing that she said. So, listen, I'm a bit faded, but I'll just say it. So she was saying that he can't be racist because he kissed. So Liam Neeson kissed Viola Davis in the movie Widows.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then a lot of people bring up the fact that didn't slave masters have sex with their slaves?
100%.
Right.
Isn't Trump racist?
Facts.
He's
I
brethren of
think Trump's
Kanye.
just dumb, bro.
So she can come to defend Liam Neeson, but what she used to defend him was, in fact, very weak.
Are we Chief?
Talking a week.
Chief.
So let's move on to other news, guys.
Yeah, actually,